Welcome back to Courtroom Chronicles, and today's case is unlike any you've seen before, a plea deal nearly finalized. Until the defendant suddenly backtracks, the judge loses patience, and what follows is a tense, emotional roller coaster that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about courtroom drama. Meet Mr. Tonga, a young man whose courtroom conduct quickly goes from passive confusion to full-on defiance. His guilty plea, his erratic behavior, and a shocking outburst caught on Zoom all lead to a chain reaction that completely derails the proceedings. Will he walk out with probation or spiral into contempt? Stay with us, because the twists in this hearing are as real as they get, and you won't believe how it ends.
I wasn't even driving, but all right.
All right, we're going to withdraw the plea. Mr. Gazicki, I'm not accepting the plea. It's clear he doesn't want a plea.
I don't understand what's going on.
No, I'm done. Mr. Tonga, I'm done with you. We're not doing this. You're not going to be forced to
Mr. Tonga, waive reading, stand mute. He's going to plead guilty to the open intox, asking the court to take it under 771.
Sir, do you understand everything your attorney just said?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand that open intox is still a misdemeanor?
Yes, Your Honor.
And it could get up to 90 days for that. You understand that?
Yes.
All right, I have to tell you the maximum, sir. Looks like there's a plea agreement that you would have a delayed sentence under 771.1 for a period of 12 months. So you'd have some probation terms for 12 months, and then the case would be dismissed.
This is the moment where every word counts. The judge is clearly trying to ensure that Mr. Tonga understands the consequences of pleading guilty, especially under 771.1. which allows for a delayed sentence and potential dismissal if he complies. But here's what's key. Even though he's a passenger, he's still being held accountable for open intoxicants. It raises a question for you watching. Should passengers face the same penalties as drivers when it comes to open container laws? Drop your thoughts below.
Do you understand all of that?
Yes, and that goes as I'm a passenger too. I'm sorry for questions, but
What's that?
And that goes as I was a passenger too, so that applies still.
Did you talk to your attorney about that?
Yes, it does apply if you're a passenger.
Okay.
Sir, I can't give you legal advice. That's why you have an attorney. So,
I'm sorry about that.
okay. So, do you understand all of that?
Yes.
Did you go over your constitutional rights with your attorney that are outlined on this advice of rights form?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Tonga, sit down. You're making me dizzy. We're going to get through this. You're making me dizzy. All right. So you sign the advice of rights. You understand those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand if you enter a plea to this, you'll be waiving those trial rights. There will be no trial of any kind.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. To the charge of open intox, sir, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Has anyone forced you to get you to plead?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the terms of the agreement to get you to plead?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yeah. Yeah.
Body language matters in court. Mr. Tonga says yes, but shakes his head no, and judges don't ignore that. This isn't just about technicalities. This is about making a plea knowingly and voluntarily. If a judge senses even a hint of hesitation or confusion, they are legally bound to halt the process. And in this case, you can feel the judge's rising frustration. Would you trust someone's plea if they couldn't look you straight and give a clear answer?
All right, well, you're shaking your whole head no, Mr. Tonga. I have a whole book of court rules. There are questions I have to ask someone when they plead guilty. I'm not inventing these questions as I go. These are questions I must ask you. So, but I don't want you to shake your head no and tell me yes. I mean, this is a decision that you need to make, and I want to make sure that you're making it knowing and voluntarily.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
okay.
Just plead me guilty. I talked to him. Plead me guilty. I accepted all my rights. Just plead me guilty. I got 12 months, whatever, probation.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to, Mr. Tonga? Sit down. Sir, You had a chance to meet with your lawyer.
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay. Listen, do you want the plea or not?
Yes.
Were you in the city of Taylor on November 20th?
Yes.
Were you in a vehicle while you were in the city?
Yes.
And did you have open containers of alcohol in that vehicle?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to accept the plea as knowing and voluntarily given. He's going to be referred to probation so we can see if any terms are necessary or if it should be non-reporting. So, Mr. Tonga, you would be eligible for early termination under certain circumstances that the probation department will go over with you in more detail. But you're going to get a notice next week to appear for a probation interview. And after that, you will get a date for sentencing. Okay.
I'm getting probation out of all of this.
And just like that, everything changes. The plea is off the table. The judge makes a rare decision to reject it outright after sensing that Mr. Tonga isn't serious or mentally present. This is not common. Courts usually bend over backward to finalize plea deals, but when a defendant seems confused or unwilling, game over. Jury trial is now the only path. This moment is a clear lesson. Don't enter a courtroom unprepared. The stakes are too high.
That's what I'm getting.
Well, you have to meet with probation so I can determine what's appropriate for you.
I wasn't even driving, but all right. All right.
All right, we're going to withdraw the plea. Mr. Gazicki, I'm not accepting the plea. It's clear he doesn't want a plea.
I don't understand what's going on.
No, I'm done. Mr. Tag, I'm done with you. We're not doing this. You're not going to be forced to plea. I want to make sure we have this. As to arraignment, how do you plea on behalf of your client?
Waive reading, stand mute, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. We're setting a jury trial.
Okay.
So we'll get you a date, Mr. Tonga. You'll get a date of your jury trial coming up within the next few weeks, okay? And we'll see you on your jury trial date. Conditions of your bond are as follows. You're to appear and corrected. You're not to leave the state without permission of the court. You're not to commit any new crimes while released. You're to immediately note of change of address or phone number. You're not to purchase or consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and you may be subject to random testing at your expense.
This part's almost surreal. Mr. Tonga disappears mid-proceeding, then reappears and seems confused about basic bond conditions. Courtroom etiquette 101. Leaving a Zoom courtroom without permission is a huge red flag. Judges remember that. It's not just about rules, it's about respect. And when the court gives clear instructions about bond and probation, you'd better believe they expect you to listen the first time.
You've been fingerprinted, sir.
He took off.
Oh, he left. Oh, wait, he's back. I think he keeps getting, because that's happened before. Mr. Tonga, do you understand all of that?
I got kicked out. What do you say? I'm sorry.
You're to appear in court as directed. You're not to leave the state without permission of the court. You're not to commit any new crimes while released. You're to immediately notify the court of change of address or phone number. You're not to purchase or consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and you may be subject to testing for those substances at your expense. Drive a vehicle without a valid license, and you have a $500 personal bond. You'll receive notice of your next court date in the mail, sir. And you're all set.
So I didn't accept your plea, so I have another court date, basically.
Yeah, you do. You're going to trial.
For why? I accepted my plea.
Because I did not accept your Mr. Tonga. In order for you to plead guilty, I must accept your plea, and I am not accepting your plea.
I didn't.
So I'll see you on your trial day. I will see you on your trial day, sir. You're excused. All right, Mr. Tonga, I see you're back. My understanding is you've been cut.
Here's where the judge drops the hammer. Mr. Tonga allegedly cursed out the clerk downstairs, and it's caught on recording. Judges take behavior towards staff very seriously. Being disrespectful outside the courtroom can have real consequences. Inside it, it's one of the fastest ways to tank your credibility, and in some cases, it can lead to contempt charges or even jail time. Respect isn't optional in court. It's the price of admission.
Cussing out my clerks downstairs. So what are you here for? What?
Yeah, I didn't talk to no clerk.
Okay, well, it's a recorded. So they have a recording of you talking to them and cussing at them.
Right.
Anything else? Why are you back? What can I help you with?
I was wondering what was going on. The attorney didn't let me know what I was getting. So when he told me that I was getting probation for 12 months or whatever, it surprised me. So that's why I reacted the way I reacted.
All right, we're going to have an in-person hearing.
But I didn't know what was going on.
You're going to be here in person next Monday.
I called the court.
And you're going to be here at 9 a.m. next Monday.
Okay.
Which is February what? 26th. February 26th for an in-person hearing at 9 a.m.
Okay.
226?
And that.
Wait, 225. Yeah.
Okay.
225 next Monday at 9 a.m.
25th is a Sunday.
I'm looking at March. Nope. Hold on. Let's get this together. No, in February 26th, Monday at 9 a.m.
When I was in the room and they said I was cussing, I was in the room by myself.
You're going to be here 9 a.m. in person next Monday for a hearing.
Okay.
And you're all set. We'll see you next Monday in person.
All right. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Mr. Tonga.
Oh, Mr. Tonga's ready. That's lovely. Come on up, sir. Mr. Tonga, did you get a chance to watch a movie today? Did you get a chance to watch a movie?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you think of that? Is that your mom with you?
Yeah.
Did your mom get to see that movie?
No.
Oh, your mom didn't get to see that? I'm sure she'd be very proud of you, wouldn't she? Disgusting how you behaved on that video.
I apologize for how I reacted and the things that I said. Sorry.
Jeffrey Fanta on behalf of Mr. Tonga.
All right. So,
I'm sorry.
no, you go ahead, Mr. Fanto.
Mr. Tonga is prepared to enter plea guilty open and talks as a passenger under 771.1. Because the thought last week was to send him to probation for an assessment. No history of any sort, but I record in that respect. And then he understands. I did explain to him about the length of time and that if he complied with every requirement of the court.
Not under the 771.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so under the 771, it could be up to the year.
Yeah, okay. My fault.
Wow, this isn't just a warning, this is a full-on reality check. The judge calls out his age, his attitude, and gives a brutally honest breakdown of what could have happened if she'd seen his behavior live. 10 days in jail. Easily this part shows us how much discretion judges have, and how courtroom behavior isn't just about decorum. It can directly influence sentencing. Think the judge went too far, or was she justified? Let us know in the comments.
It'd be 12 months. And Mr. Tonga, before you threw your hissy fit and then stormed out of the virtual courtroom and then logged back in and began cussing and spewing vulgarities at my Zoom clerk, before that happened, I was trying to explain to you that the reason that you go down to probation is to determine if you need anything. I don't know. It could be non-reporting. I know you don't have a record, but I don't know anything about you. So the goal is to send you down there, they talk with you, and then they make a recommendation. You get to speak with your attorney about it. I get to review it. And then I decide on what I think is an appropriate sentence, if anything.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
I mean, I will tell you that if I would have seen how you were behaving down there, before you were excused for the day, you would have done jail time. You would have been held in contempt of court, and I would have put you in jail for at least 10 days. Like, I don't know where you come from. How old are you?
21.
Okay, you're young, you're immature, incredibly immature. You need to learn how to behave appropriately in adult settings. This isn't 8th grade. This isn't your senior year of high school. You are in a courtroom, sir. And I'm not going to tolerate it at all. You're not special here.
Yes, ma'am.
And when you meet with the probation department, if they come to me and they tell me that you're disruptive down there or vulgar down there, because I see you have a different persona when you're in a courtroom, right? You didn't come in here and talk to me that way. You got a little mouthy, but you certainly didn't behave like that. And here, did you? No, you didn't. But you didn't have a problem behaving that way with clerks. If you act that way with my probation officers, I will give you jail. You could do 90 days in jail, and you can withdraw your plea. You're going to treat the people in this building with respect.
Yes, ma'am.
They didn't get you here. You got you here. Did you go over your constitutional rights with your attorney, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's this advice of rights form. Did you have a chance to talk to Mr. Fanto about all of your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign and date that form?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Tonga, you have to speak up a bit for my court reporter. Were you in the city of Taylor on November 20th?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you in a vehicle at that time?
Yes,
Were
ma'am.
you a passenger in the vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you drinking in the vehicle?
No, ma'am.
You have open intoxicants in the vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and you were in possession of those?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Fanto, have I complied with the court rule?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to accept the plea as knowing and voluntarily given. You're going to be referred down to the probation department for them to do the pre-sentence investigation, okay? And then
Okay.
after that, you'll get a court date. You're going to hear from them within the next week in the mail. If you don't get anything in the mail, Mr. Tonga, you have to call up the court. It's your responsibility to make sure you make it to that interview.
Okay.
So you call and ask for probation. I mean, in the event that it's lost. Until then, I know I gave you bond conditions, and in your little temper tantrum that you threw, you were very upset, and you said, well, I'm not going to comply with these terms. You will comply with them, because you don't want to see me. We got off on a bad foot. I'm taking your plea. I'm not holding it against you, but I'm letting you know you will comply with the terms of my bond. You'll do what you're supposed to do and follow the court's order until I see you again, and then we'll figure out what needs to happen going forward. You're to appear, again, you have a $500 personal bond. You're to appear in court as directed. You're not to leave the state without permission of the court. You're not to commit any new crimes while released. You're to immediately notify the court of change of address or phone number. You're not to purchase or consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You're not to operate a motor vehicle without a valid license, and you may be subject to testing at your expense. Do we understand each other, Mr. Tonga?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, is there anything further, Mr. Fanto?
Nothing for your thank
So where do things stand? Mr. Tunga's original guilty plea was denied, then accepted, and now he faces probation pending a pre-sentencing investigation. If he complies, the case could be dismissed. But his behavior, from virtual walkouts to verbally attacking staff, nearly cost him everything. This case is a masterclass in what not to do in court. Judges expect clarity, cooperation, and respect, and without those, even a misdemeanor can spiral into a disaster. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button. Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. This is Courtroom Chronicles, and we'll see you next time.